Hey guys, Seven Sins here and welcome to the stream room. As always, it is good to have you here and welcome back to those who are regulars and welcome to those of you who are new. It is good to have you here and I do really appreciate it. Now this video was going to be about goals for 2021 and how to set them and don't aim too high and make them achievable, but reaching just a little bit, make it a little bit tougher. And then, well, here in the UK we got locked down again for the third time. Oh deep joy. So this has sort of changed the video a little bit, which is why it's a little bit late and we're on day 9 now and I've had to re-record this video because, well, lockdown 3.0 happened and yeah, it's all good fun. It's all good fun. So this video now is going to be about what I want to achieve in this year and what I sort of set myself for my stream, for the YouTube channel, social media and all that type of stuff. I've been really thinking hard about it. So let's delve into that, let's talk about it, and if you do want to talk about it some more, I do stream on a Monday, a Thursday and a Sunday. You're welcome to come into the stream. We do a lot of just chatting and we do a lot of shooty bang bang pew stuff as well. It's all good fun. But anyway, let's go. So over this last week I've been trying to sort of think about things that are going to help me better my stream, my YouTube channel, things like that, and try and set myself little goals that I can achieve sensibly throughout the year. Now there might be slightly smaller ones, there might be slightly longer ones that take a bit more time, and which is a good thing really. I'm not going for those big long ones that are going to take me forever and I might not ever get there. I haven't got too many small ones that I can complete in like a week. So hopefully this is going to be a breakdown of sort of what I want to achieve and sort of build on in what I've sort of done so far already. So there's going to be 3 main areas that I'm going to be focusing on this year as regards to all those things. So the first one is going to be social media stuff. The second one I'm focusing on is actual stream stuff as well, and then the third one is YouTube. So we'll talk about those now. Feel free to add any comments down below about your own goals that you want to set, and then hopefully this might give you some ideas for your goals if you haven't got any as well. So let's talk about, first of all, social media. And when I mean social media, I'm talking about Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I think that's everything I'm on. There might be some others that you're on as well, but this can apply to those as well. So my main focus generally has been Instagram. That's where I'm getting the most success at the minute. It's where I'm getting the most interaction with you guys if you follow me on there. And I've been really sort of working hard on building that community up as well. And then I've just been dabbling with TikTok a little bit, Twitter a little bit, and Facebook just sort of trundles along on its merry little way. So what I want to do is keep Instagram sort of where it is, continue doing the content I'm doing on there, but also now integrate content from what I do on streams and YouTube and stuff and bring those into Twitter and Instagram and TikTok. Now, I have been looking really hard on what works, what doesn't work on stuff that I've posted. So to give you some examples, we will start off with Instagram. Now, as I say, Instagram has been sort of my most active and most engaging social media platform at the time being, but I do a lot of Call of Duty clips, I do a lot of highlight stuff of good plays, funny moments, things like that. That really tends to work really well on Instagram. I do a lot of some gym stuff and I do a little bit of like food stuff, you know, general life stuff. But generally that goes into stories, but main post tends to be all about Call of Duty. TikTok on the other hand has been a bit hit and miss, but I think I've nailed it down now to a couple of areas that do work well. Highlights do work well, but I have to do it in a slightly different way and change the camera setup and things like that and do some complex video editing slightly to make it look pretty sweet and pretty neat. 1 minute class setups, just reel off the attachments I use, bit of gameplay involved in that. That goes down really well on TikTok for me. So I will be pursuing that side of it a little bit more on TikTok. Twitter, I do struggle with Twitter a little bit. I really want to engage in Twitter and I think I've got to put a lot of time and a lot of effort into engaging more with you guys rather than me just posting stuff and hoping for you guys to come and engage with me. So the more I put in Twitter on that side of it, I think the more I'm going to get out of it, and that's one way of looking at it for you guys as well. So if you're just posting stuff and you're just getting a little bit of engagement, try do what I'm going to do now. Try and like hashtag like your Call of Duty or your Warzone or a specific topic, whatever it is that you're into, and then start conversing with people that way, and just get your name about, get in there, get talking to people, make those conversations happen. And I think slowly after that point, then I think I'm going to start going to grow. Facebook, I've got a Facebook page set up now for myself, Seven Sins, not my personal one. I'm trying to keep those two separate. So Facebook page, so that'll be linked into all the social media stuff as well, and into the links down below. So if you're on Facebook and you're not using Facebook and you want to join me on Facebook, please hit me up down below there as well. The thing I've sort of found out with the social media platforms is people go to Facebook for one thing, people then go to Twitter for something else, which could be like they could go to Facebook for videos and then they go to Twitter for all the memes and all that type of stuff. So I'm going to try and incorporate that into what I'm doing, try and target focus those parts of my content into those areas, and hopefully, I want to get some traction in that as well. Next, I've been looking at my streams itself, and now I've split this up into two sections, and you'll see why in a minute. Everybody tells you, if you're a streamer, look at your VODs, look at your past streams, see what's going wrong, look at your video, look at your audio, look at your graphics, look at all the aesthetic type stuff, make sure that's right. What I'm going to try and focus on more is engagement with the viewers. And I think a lot of people know they have to do it, but they want to get everything else right first and then move on to this, which is probably, in a way, which is what I've done. But now I really want to focus on it. So I don't want you to come to my streams, for instance, and just see me having fun with my friends and playing a game. I want people to come to my stream because I want people to gain information. I want people and the viewers to get value out of what I'm doing while I'm playing. So I'm going to be doing and trying to focus a lot more on my class setups, why I do stuff, why I use certain attachments on certain guns, things like that. Just getting that information out there. But also it helps with content as well, because I can take the content from my recordings of why I use a certain class setup and then put that onto my various social medias as well. So I haven't got to go and make another video or another piece of content, not necessarily waste time, but if I'm already doing it and I get in the habit of doing it, then it's just going to make that bit easier. I can go to that timestamp, take that piece of content out and then distribute that through the rest of the other social medias as well. So that is going to help in the first section as well. So as I said before at the start of this section, I want to have two separate goals for streaming, and the second part of the goal is to treat the stream more as a business as such. Not that it's going to be my main source of income by any means, I still got a full-time job and things like that, but what I want to do is any revenue that I do make from the stream is going to go back into the stream. Not that it doesn't already, don't get me wrong on that. What I actually mean, or what I'm trying to say, is more so I'm not just going to buy stuff willy-nilly with the money that I make. Even though I'm trying to do it with the best will in the world to improve the stream, unless I need it, I won't be buying it unless I can see some direct benefit to the stream and to you guys, then I'm not going to get it. And one big example is at the minute I am saving up for a new camera, which is going to be a mirrorless camera, which is going to help me in two ways. And when I get enough funds together, then I will get a camera, but it is definitely warranted because one, I'm going to gain a quality increase, not only for the stream, but also for YouTube as well. And then it is going to help me with the quality for video in itself as well. So that's a warranted purchase and I have no issue with doing that. Whereas I could say, oh, I need another tripod. I've got two tripods. I've got one here that my phone's on, and I've got one over the back there that one of the other cameras is on. I don't need another tripod in that sense. Tripods are done. I don't need any more lighting. I've got two lightings here for YouTube, and I've got two lights back there for the stream. I don't need to go and buy, say, like an Elgato key light, for instance, at £200. It's just going to be a waste of money, and it's not going to make any improvement to what I've already got, if you see where I'm coming from. So I'm going to be looking at stuff when I need to buy it, or if I see something that is going to benefit the stream and benefit my workflow and benefit production or whatever, then I will take that and use it and make the purchase and do things in the right way. I hope that comes across right. I'm really bad at explaining stuff like that. So lastly, I'm going to talk about my goals for YouTube and how I want to progress YouTube. Now, YouTube is one of the longer goals I've set myself. YouTube is going to be a progression over the next 12 months, and I'm hoping things go well and we can see that progression at the end of the year. Now, when I say YouTube's probably the hardest one or the hardest goal that I've got, it's more down to the video quality, the video production, video editing, any graphics that I need to do, all combined into that to making the YouTube video as best or as good as it can be, because YouTube's bar is quite high. The ceiling bar on that is very high, so for good video quality and things like that, I'm looking to improve on that. Once again, hence the camera, I can see the quality improvement I'm going to gain from that to make the videos better. Before lockdown happened, I was writing ideas down on what I want to do, and I've got, you know, I'm not going to do any let's play or just play sort of videos because they just don't go down well at all, so it is kind of pointless doing that at this point in time. And I want to focus on getting as much quality information and value to you guys as possible. So stuff about, again, why I use certain attachments, but I can go a bit more in depth than I can on the social media side of it. So I can make longer videos about ranges and damage, or a more condensed, full of information packed video for you guys to learn from and better understand why I do stuff as well. Also, then I can include any up and coming Call of Duty news, which is really going to help at the minute. Now we're in lockdown and not as work as much, because I can be on the ball a bit more, because generally I'm really late on any up and coming news and things like that, because I've either been at work and I've missed it and I come home and then various other YouTubers got all the information out. I still could do it, but just because I'm behind the curve and I've got to do the video, edit it and get it out, I'm going to be like 1 or 2 days late. So now, hopefully I can be a bit more on the ball and I can be just on time or just after the time, which is really going to help, and I can get focused on that type of stuff. I'm also going to do some tech things to do with headsets, controllers, monitors, things like that, and why they are advantageous for us as Call of Duty players and gamers in general. But also with the YouTube stuff, I want to get into better preparing, proper scripting of the videos and the information I want to get across. Just so you can see, I've got my little notepad here and I've got literally tons and tons of notes of everything that I'm doing, everything I want to say, everything I want to get across to you guys, just so I don't get off-piste. It's a great word. Just so I don't go down that windy road of starting off on what I want to say, go off on a little bit of a tangent, end up over here, slightly come back and then go over that way, and then hopefully I can just stay on the path with as little variance as possible. And properly scripting out these things is really, really going to help. So I do hope doing things this way and just taking that bit of extra time planning is really going to help and focus myself on what I'm trying to get across to you guys as well. So as you can see, over the next few months, I've given myself some long-term goals, which are like 12 months a year, something like that. And then I've got some shorter term ones, and hopefully things are going to be achievable. I haven't set myself anything too far out of reach, just for instance like getting partner on Twitch. I don't see my getting self to partner just yet, or, you know, making YouTube a full-time job. That's not going to happen, I don't think, in those 12 months. If it does, great. I will really be happy. It'd be fantastic. But, you know, my sights are set on making sure the content's good, it's full of value, you guys get the right information, and I'm not talking a load of nonsense. You know, proper scripting the videos, as I said before, and just making sure the content fits the platform and what I'm trying to say and get across to you guys. And if you want to see how I get on, please feel free to come and join the streams every Monday, Wednesday and Thursday. Check out what I'm doing, how I'm getting on, ask any questions you want about, you know, Call of Duty and the things I've talked about here, and your goals as well. That's always nice to see. I am starting to do more just chatting on the streams as well, which is a perfect time, as I say, for you guys to come and chat about your goals and anything that you wish to talk about Call of Duty wise. And don't forget to follow me on the Twitter, on the Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I'll have all the links down below. Please join the Discord as well, because we do have that available for you guys, where we've got some nice chat rooms, got the best memes that you guys can put all your memes in. It's all great fun, and we've got some really, really cool people in there as well. So please make sure, if you want to join, the link is down there as well. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the video for more content, not necessarily like this, but more content revolved around Call of Duty and sort of controller setups and things like that, and you will get a bit of this type of stuff as well, and it'd be good to have you here. So please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really does mean a lot to me. And for now, thanks very much guys, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye for now.